Jesus said to them, all you shall be scandalized in me this night. For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be dispersed. But after I shall be risen again, I will go before you into Galilee. And Peter answering said to him, although all shall be scandalized in thee, I will never be scandalized. Jesus said to him, amen, I say to thee, that in this night before the cock crow, thou wilt deny me thrice. Peter saith to him, yeah, though I should die with thee, I will not deny thee. And in like manner said all the disciples. Then Jesus came with them into a country place, which is called Gethsemane. And he said to his disciples, sit you here till I go yonder and pray. And taking with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, he began to grow sorrowful and to be sad. Then he saith to them, my soul is sorrowful even unto death. Stay you here and watch with me. And going a little further, he fell upon his face, praying and saying, my Father, if it be possible, let this chalice pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he cometh to his disciples, and findeth them asleep. And he saith to Peter, what? Could you not watch 1 hour with me? Watch ye, and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh weak. Again the second time he went and prayed, saying, my Father, if this chalice may not pass away, but I must drink it, thy will be done. And he cometh again, and findeth them sleeping, for their eyes were heavy. And leaving them he went again, and he prayed the third time, saying the self-same word. Then he cometh to his disciples, and saith to them, sleep ye now, and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed into the hands of sinners. Arise, let us go. Behold, he is at hand that will betray me. As he yet spoke, behold, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with them a great multitude of swords and clubs, and from the chief priest and the ancients of the people. And he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, whomsoever I shall kiss, that is he, hold him fast. And forthwith coming to Jesus, he said, hail, Rabbi, and he kissed him. And Jesus said to him, friend, whither art thou come? And they came up and laid hands on Jesus, and held him. And behold, one of them that were with Jesus, stretching forth his hand, drew out his sword, and striking the servant of the high priest, cut off his ear. Then Jesus saith to him, put up again thy sword into its place, for all that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot ask my Father, and he will give me presently more than 12 legions of angels? How then shall the scriptures be fulfilled, that so it must be done? In that same hour Jesus said to the multitudes, you are come out as it were to a robber with swords and clubs to apprehend me. I sat daily with you teaching in the temple, and you laid not hands on me. Now all this was done, that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then the disciples all leaving him fled, but they holding Jesus led him to Caiaphas the high priest, where the scribes and the ancients were assembled. And Peter followed him afar off, even to the court of the high priest. And going in, he sat with the servants, that he might see the end. And the chief priests and the whole council sought false witness against Jesus, that they might put him to death. And they found not, whereas many false witnesses had come in. And last of all there came 2 false witnesses, and they said, "This man said, I am able to destroy the temple of God, and after 3 days to rebuild it." And the high priest rising up said to him, "Answerest thou nothing to the things which these witness against thee?" But Jesus held his peace. And the high priest said to him, "I adjure thee by the living God, that thou tell us if thou be the Christ, the Son of God." Jesus said to him, "Thou hast said it. Nevertheless I say to you, hereafter you shall see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of the power of God, and coming in the clouds of heaven." Then the high priest rent his garment, saying, "He hath blasphemed. What further need have we of witnesses? Behold, now you have heard the blasphemy. What think you?" But they answering said, "He is guilty of death." Then did they spit in his face, and buffeted him, and others struck his face with the palms of their hands, saying, "Prophesy unto us, O Christ, who is he that struck